All right, we live, y'all. We live. Now look, this internet beef, this internet beef ain't no joke. You gotta watch what you saying on here, family. All right, you gotta watch what you saying because you may be thinking you just saying something behind the keyboard or you typing something behind the keyboard, and you may think that what you're typing is not gonna have an effect in your real life. This is a prime example right here of internet beef that turns deadly. You got to watch what you saying to people out here because you never know. Some people is willing to take it all the way. All right, now let's get in. Let's get into this real quick, y'all. Look at this.
Strip makes his first court appearance. Police say that Manuel Ruiz shot and killed two people over an ongoing feud. According to an arrest report, he claims that it was self-defense and he was ordered to be held without bail. The next court hearing set for this Thursday. We're also learning more details about the deadly shooting of a YouTuber and his wife on the Strip. It happened on Sunday. We want to thank you for joining us live at 6. I'm Latoya Silman.
And I'm Jim Snyder. Glad you're with us tonight. Police have identified the victims as Rodney and Tanisha Finley. A GoFundMe has been set up to pay the funeral expenses for the couple that other streamers say were visiting from Arizona when the shooting happened. We have live team coverage for you tonight. Christian Drummond has been talking with a witness to the shooting.
Yeah, but let's start with Tiffany Lane with a breakdown of Manny Ruiz's arrest report and also the alleged beef between the YouTubers prior to the shooting. Tiffany?
Manny Ruiz is claiming self-defense in this situation. Now, local YouTubers say, let's let the justice system decide. But however that decision goes, they say this online beef between the YouTubers should have never gone this far.
It was unethical, it was stupid, and he deserved to be in prison.
The YouTube world.
Okay, let's get it. I just wanted to play that to just let y'all know this is real. This is a serious thing. Okay, now look, I'm gonna play this video that what's his name, Finley the Legend, put out before he went to Vegas because he had beef with this dude Manny, right? And obviously Manny is on his shit. People are saying Manny was wrong, but in a way, bro, if somebody's threatening your life and then they come around the area where you live, of course you're gonna approach them, bro. You feel me? Of course you're gonna approach them. Finny the Legend was talking mad shit to Manny. So let's get it. Let's get it. Hold up. Let me find this real quick. Let me make sure my audio good. That's why I said, yo, y'all gotta, this shit real. This shit real. Motherfuckers is playing online, you know, saying certain things like, you know, threatening people's lives and you act like nothing can happen. You feel me? Yeah, there's some people you threaten, yeah, they ain't gonna do shit, but you got your wolves out here when you threaten them, bro, or you say certain things, they're gonna hold that shit forever, bro. You can't be around their vicinity saying certain things, threatening their life, and think you're gonna be safe around them. This is crazy, family. So I'm gonna play y'all this video of Finny the Legend pretty much copping out because, like I said, this was an internet beef. These two people were going back and forth. We see it online right now. We can see certain people going back and forth. There's a lot of niggas going back and forth on this YouTube street. You can see it, bro. You feel me? And this is why I said if you may be in a YouTube beef or you may be beefing online, cut that shit out before it gets serious, bro. You feel me? Because a lot of people be doing this shit just for views because people are attracted to that negativity and shit. A lot of people clout chase and they be beefing online for views. You heard? So let me show y'all this. Okay, this was moments before the incident. And like I said, these dudes have been beefing for a minute. They've been beefing, threatening each other. You feel me? Like some real shit. So look, let me show y'all this. This is Finley copping out before he goes to Vegas. Right? Because you know Manny's going to be there. So he's pretty much copping out real quick. Listen to this.
We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike.
Let me say another thing. I could just tell right now, Finny and just his energy. I ain't even watched too much of his content, but I could just tell he low-key a little troll a little bit, bro. You could tell he just be trolling niggas thinking it's funny when the shit's not funny, bro. You feel me? The shit's not funny. He's like a lot of these haters on the spiritual side of the YouTube, where you got a lot of those agents that attack spiritual content creators. He's kind of like, he giving me that type of energy. You feel me? He giving me that type of energy, bro. You know?
And I got 3. Y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart. And I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think he's so close to going in the closet, man, and he's so close, man.
See how he's playing with him? Like, look,
you know what the first thing
he's doing? He's playing around like this shit ain't no joke. Maybe Manny is going through some mental shit, and if you know a nigga's going through some mental shit, you should leave that nigga alone even more. You understand? So this is, people are feeling bad. Oh, this, yeah, of course, man. Him and his wife, they lost their life. But the thing is, look what he's doing, bro. He's over here trolling the homie who killed him. You over here trolling, bro. You don't know what the other dude is going through. This is why I don't be beefing with niggas online. Shit ain't even that serious, bro. You see me in life, see me in real life, you disrespect, okay, then it's gonna go up. But the online shit, I don't do that shit no more. And another thing too is, you really don't, you know, this world is, you never really know who's behind some of this shit. You feel me? So you could be walking somewhere not knowing, like, wait, hold on, this nigga watch your shit. He trying to hurt you. You don't even know who's your enemy. You feel me? So you got to be very careful when it comes to this online shit, bro. But look, Finney, I'm gonna call him Finney. I'm not calling him the legend. Finney right here is mocking Manny. Talk about he got mental problems. He gonna go in a closet and kill himself. And you feel me? Allegedly, right? So look,
fuck that.
Thinking shit's a game.
You swing at me, we swing it back twice. Boot him to
but it all came.
And then you just heard the dude he was talking to amping it up more. These are chaos demons who see you, and they may see you in a beef, and then they got amp the beef up. These are chaos demons. What they do is they fuel negativity. You could tell Finney was just on a live with a dude, and the dude in the live was amping the whole situation up. I done seen it time and time again where you got people that's maybe not getting along and having a slight feud with each other, and then you have outside perspectives coming out and pushing it more, antagonizing more. You heard? This is some real shit. This is what happens, especially with this online shit. So people take little things and blow it way out of proportion. Yes, this situation that happened is definitely got blown out of proportion. 100%. You heard? But this is just a prime example, family, is stay ready. You never got to get ready. And if you have little beefs online, cut that shit out now, because it could turn serious to some shit like this. You heard? Where niggas is getting killed and shit. Look.
To a head on the
now let's play the live that Manny is before he killed Vinny, right? I'm gonna play the live. And you could tell this nigga Manny's a real one. He's not playing, bro. You feel me? And some people are saying that Finney was threatening Manny's life. I mean, you know, online you get heated, you say certain shit, not knowing that Finney was gonna have to stand on what he was saying, bro. Because Manny was on a look. I'm gonna show y'all right here. Look, you could tell this man right here
riding around looking for Finney when he found out that he was in his city.
Look, this is moments before the tragedy, before he killed Manny and his wife, or before he killed Finney and his wife.
But I went through every fucking casino there is.
Look, he out here looking for him.
I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. Fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. Better fucking believe it. You come to my city and
so look, he riding around with the strap looking for Finney. Finney think it's just some online shit. He just talking, not knowing like, nah, nigga, you talking to a real one. I see you. What's up?
Mr. Marcus.
Shit crazy, bro. This nigga out here riding around looking for Finney, about to pop the nigga. Like I said, like people think shit a joke. This is a prime example to let you know shit ain't no joke. Motherfuckers may be online with their characters and shit, but in real life, motherfuckers is ready to turn up all the way.
What's the fuel bar without the fuel?
Because if you're watching this video not knowing this person, like I don't know this person either, but I could tell obviously of what he did, he's not playing. But you could look at this video, you could be like, oh man, this nigga this is a character, he ain't serious. Not knowing that this nigga's dead ass serious. This dude is riding around with a gun right now, looking to eradicate another person. You heard?
We're doing the fuel bar tonight. Fucking go. Or wherever you go, I will be there. Oh man, come on. I have to say hi to my biggest fan. You know?
So like I said, this is a trolling thing that they've been going back and forth for a while. Not knowing that this shit is serious, bro. Look, this nigga's dead ass serious right here.
You know? I heard that shit. I jumped out of my fucking bed. It came out here so fucking fast. I'm very disappointed right now. All this long stream, and I didn't see my biggest fan. Teardrop.
So like I said, this was earlier in the day before he ended up seeing Finney on a Las Vegas strip. All right. This was earlier before he seen him. He was out here riding around looking for him, bro. All right. Now look at this. Last video. I wasn't even gonna show this shit, but I'm gonna show it. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it anyway. All right, hold on. Now, this is why I said you gotta stay ready, bro. You know you got beef with somebody like that, and you know this nigga riding around. Like, you gotta stay ready. What you mean, bro? You don't know what this man about. You should have, like, Finney was slipping, and you out here with your light or with your wife thinking shit is sweet. You feel me? And then look, now him and his wife got bodied. All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to find the video. All right, so this is the video right here. And you could tell that the lady, right, her survival. All right, let me share my screen. Let me wait for this ad to go through though. Okay, so boom. Now this graphic is our warning. This content is graphic. You feel me a little bit. So disclaimer before I play this video. But this is also from the New York Post. It's crazy how they can post shit like this, right? Like it's crazy. Shit crazy to me. But anyway, here we go. This is the video right here of Manny finding Finland. And it's crazy because I mean Finney was out there live streaming, bro. Finney was live streaming. So Manny was able to get on his live stream and see exactly where he was at, bro. And this is how you know, like, you got to take everything serious, bro. Somebody threatened your life, you got to take that shit serious, bro. You know, because I'm going to say it again, that these two men were beefing online. They were saying some of the worst shit that you could say to somebody. You heard? But it was online. It's on this some YouTube shit. It wasn't really face-to-face. Not knowing that one person was taking this shit serious and the other person wasn't. So that's why I said, man, you got to watch what you're saying to people online, bro. People take that shit very seriously. Even when we look at what happened with this nigga Young Pharaoh and Rashad Jamal. You heard? You look at that situation, right? And Rashad Jamal threatened Young Pharaoh's kids, bro. And so Young Pharaoh was ready to turn up all the way. I remember that shit, bro. You can't say no shit like that and just think shit gonna be sweet a week later. You can't threaten a man's kids, saying you're gonna harm his kids, and then think, we can squash the beef. Nah, so I understand where Young Pharaoh was coming from. You know, I understand where he was coming from. So, you know, and the shit is deep too because I understand both sides. When you in a war with somebody, you don't care about their people. You understand? But that's what makes a righteous king and an evil king, bro. If you are ever in a battle with people, you're supposed to spare the women and kids. That's a good king, bro. You heard? An evil king is eradicating everything. So this right here, though, is a prime example of stay ready, man. Watch what the fuck you saying to people online, because this shit could turn up. Now look at this. This nigga Finley out here live streaming. And again, warning, graphic content. All right, this is the fatal shooting that just happened. Look, Manny pulled up, popped this nigga, bro. I had a whole video, though, where they was chilling. They was having fun, too. That shit fucked up. Okay, hold up. Oh, so you can hear the wife like, don't you bring your ass over here. And like I said, the wife has not good survival skills, because if you see a dude roll up and you know you beefing, you know that your husband has beef with somebody in this city. This dude rolls up and starts shooting your husband, you would think you would run away because they got kids and shit. So you would just naturally think like, oh shit, you know. But some people say she was a real one too for staying. But this is crazy. Homie got a gun. That's life right there. If you see something happening, you would want to get away to preserve yourself to take care of your kids. That's a natural thing that I think a mother would think. You heard? Like, hold on, let me get away from this situation. Shit. You heard? And then you could tell like he turns around and pops her too. That shit crazy, bro. That nigga still on business. He shouldn't have killed her though. It's crazy. Look, you're like, wait, what? How? Pop that nigga mad times. And then pop her. Crazy. And you could tell he had 33 people watching his live. So that's crazy. That was a lot. And all that shit's deleted. I tried to go to the live to try to get the live that Finney was on. I tried to get the live of Manny, and all this shit is being deleted now because it's being used for evidence. And they don't want people to have this type of evidence. But you can still find a couple videos, but it's just fucked up, you know. But this just made me really realize, like, watch what you're saying to people online, man. Watch what you're saying. What's the one nigga name? The one nigga who's beefing with Scar, I forgot that nigga name already. See, that's how you know these niggas is just negative beings. Niggas is negative beings, bro. You on here saying crazy shit about somebody but not knowing that, damn, that nigga might be in your city one day and you might just bump across them and he gonna go all the way up because what you said. Like, he ain't forget what you said. You might have just said some shit online just thinking shit was sweet and you might have forgot about it. But with that person that you said that towards, he ain't forget about that shit. You understand? So yeah, family, gotta stay ready up. I gotta get ready and stay dangerous out here and watch what you're saying online, y'all. Peace.